I had to, and you know, we talked already in the dressing room. We shook hands, we gave each other a hug, and you know, all that is in the past. It was just a fight for the fans, and we're still the best, you know, good friends.
Abner, over here to your right. Abner, you seemed very dominant in the early rounds. To your right here, Abner. You seemed very dominant in the early rounds, but then Daniel seemed to be putting himself back into the fight, stealing a couple of rounds for you, from you during the mid portion. What was going on there?
That was my mistake. You know, again, I'm still learning. There was rounds. I think it was the 5th round where I just let him throw everything he wanted, and I was encountering. And I got to my corner, and my corner told me, "Hey, Abner, what's wrong? You need to throw back. You can't let him be first. You gotta be first. Be smarter." So I think that woke me up, and again, you know, learning experience. But I was good. I was good. Thank God I didn't get tired. I was ready. I was ready to close the show, and surely I did.
Much smoother than what you anticipated. How did you feel about it?
You know what? I always knew it was going to be a tough fight coming in. When I knocked him down in the 2nd round, I still knew it was a tough fight. He recuperated fast. He was still coming forward. But I was so poised, man. I was so comfortable in that ring that I knew it was going to be my night. I was just walking down the ring. He was coming forward. It seemed like he was a stronger guy, but you know, I proved it. I proved that boxing skills beats power, and you know, heavier guy any given day.
Abner, the fight news. When the referee stepped in to stop the fight, did you feel that he stopped it prematurely? Did you feel that Ponce de Leon was still, you know, throwing at you?
No, I don't think he was throwing back. If anything, I was just catching him with right hand after right hand, and I think the ref did a good job on that. Again, I didn't want to continue to hit him, and I think he did a good job. The stoppage was good. My punches, all my punches were landing when I was throwing, you know, when he was on the ropes, and I think it was a good stoppage.
The record for titles in different weight classes for Mexicans is 4, and you're 1 away now. Is that in your sights?
Yeah, not just, you know what? One thing I told people, and I say it over and over, I'm not here to break records. I'm just here to give good fights. I'm here to fight anyone, even if it's not for a world title. If he's a good fighter, and the people and the fans want to see the fight, I'm with it. But again, it comes with it. Thank God I became 3-time world champion today. I made history in my country for being one of the youngest guys to do that, and I want to continue that.
At 122 pounds, Abner, you just kind of had a cup of tea in that weight class. Do you see yourself trying to unify at 126 pounds, or are you looking to move up sooner rather than later?
Well, I feel real comfortable at 126 right now. I felt strong. There's still a lot of names, big names at this weight class that I'm willing to fight. And surely, why not? You know, move up to 130. If that's what the fans want, and if my body obviously feels good, we'll give it a try.
Abner, the power. This is the hardest punch you face. How about his power and the weight difference behind the power?
Again, I felt good in this weight class. His power, obviously, he showed it before with knocking guys out sick, and I felt it, no lie. But you know, I brushed it off and continued to fight like a warrior, and I knocked him out. You know, when people were saying that I was going to be the smaller guy, that I was making a dumb move by moving to 126, and I think I proved a lot of people wrong tonight. Es muy grande para mí, es un sueño hecho realidad. La verdad que el hacer historia, y más para mi país, en ser uno de los jóvenes más, ser tan joven y capturar 3 campeonatos es muy grande para mí. Me siento completo y siento que puedo hacer mucho más.
Al parecer en el quinto round te acercaste a la esquina y le hiciste señas de que ya sentías la pelea como controlada. ¿Desde qué momento supiste que tenías en tus manos a Daniel Ponce de Leon?
En ningún momento, yo pienso que en una pelea nunca te tienes que sentir confiado en que ya tienes la pelea, pero sí me sentía confiado de que iba bien y que iba haciendo mi pelea. Sabía que Daniel Ponce de Leon es un peleador guerrero y podía robarme cualquier round, así que tuve que mantenerme tranquilizado.
Hello, Abner, great performance time. Just one question what aspect of your boxing game are you looking to improve? Where do you think you can get better on your technique?
I need to keep learning, you know, period. I'm still young, there's still punches that I was throwing wrong. I wasn't throwing enough jabs. I mean, there's a lot of things, you know, but that's what makes me a better fighter. Learning, fighting these type of fights against elite fighters makes me into a better fighter. Thank you.
Hey, Abner, right here. You've been on a really incredible run the last couple of years, and for most of those years, people have ranked Leonardo Donier above you. We know your promoter says it's about time that people start ranking you above Donier. Do you believe that it's about time people should start ranking you above Donier?
I mean, I can say a lot of things, and I don't. I think my fists talk for me. I do my talking inside the ring if that's people's choices, you know, as their choice. If they want to put me on the list, at the end of the day, it's just a list. I prove myself on top of the ring.
Abner, por acá, Abner, acá, a tu izquierda. Oye, de alguna manera y honestamente, ¿te sorprendió terminar la pelea ganando por nocaut?
Claro, o sea, mira, me sentía fuerte. Y sabía que mi pegada era respetable, pero jamás pensé lo que era Ponce de Leon, sabiendo que era un guerrero y que aguantaba, y sí creo que lo han noqueado solo una vez y me sorprendió, pero eso habla de mi gran preparación y el gran plan que teníamos.
Y él habló al final de una revancha porque sintió que la pelea no la pararon justamente. ¿Estaría dispuesto a darle una segunda oportunidad de recuperar el título?
Bueno, pues él me dio la oportunidad, yo se la puedo dar, pero al fin del día los que mandan son los acá los jefes, y no sé qué planes tengan para mí, pero sin duda sí se la daría, pero sería muy difícil, te vuelvo a decir, porque en sí fue muy difícil al principio porque somos amigos.
Just one more, sorry. Being on this pay-per-view undercard and being the co-feature, I believe you've been on a pay-per-view undercard, one of the opening bouts before. Do you see this helping raise your status among casual fans and kind of growing you into more of a household name than you are, given you're in a smaller weight class?
I think so, and I hope so. I think I gave the fans, the people, a good, exciting fight. And I'm sure they're going to recognize that, and I'm going to continue to fight in these cards. You know, again, I want to please the crowd, and it was what better, you know, card to fight in than Floyd's, and to give a good show. And hopefully, I stole the show. I hope you guys write, you know, this tomorrow that I stole the show. But again, you know, it was a good fight. Thank you so much. Thank you, press. Thank you. Gracias a todos. Los quiero mucho. Toda la raza, todo México. Yo soy por México. Muchas gracias. De arriba, Jalisco.